Good morning, this is Brian with Shingle Solutions, doing my third repairability video here. Just want to show the wind damage because they said that last video wasn't close enough. So this is textbook wind damage. Cracked shingles all the way down. That's the whole side's like that. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to attempt to find somewhere to do a repair. Here you go, sir. I gotta get my tape measure real quick. I'll be back. Alright, so now I want to measure the current shingle for the adjuster. Let's find an area because this is so full of wind damage. We'll try to make a repair over here. Because these right here, this is definitely not, there's not repairable. We've tested that. First thing I want to do, see this one's even got cracks on it here. The whole side's full of wind damage, but first thing I want to do is take a measurement of the current shingle. Just that way everyone can see. The shingle is 39 inches and 7/8. Not sure they make that anymore. We'll continue on with our repair now. Okay. So let's find a spot. Let's see. Try to find somewhere to make a repair at. I don't want to pull the tarps off. We'll do this one. Do this one. Okay, so look. Careful not to damage shingles. Oh.
The shingle's breaking.
Oh yeah, it's cracking for sure. And I'm trying to be whenever I do repairs, I'm always trying to be very gentle with lifting it up. So whenever you're doing this repair, being that I need this shingle, I have to get this glue line up, pull these nails out, because these nails are holding this shingle down at the top. Yes. Correct. So I'm trying to be very careful whenever I'm doing this. Don't want to damage any shingles here. So we'll look for the nails. Here's one. Real careful. Okay. Here's another one. Okay. Try to keep that real careful. We don't want to damage anything. Two here. We want to be real. They're delaminating in here. Okay. this is loose. We'll kind of lift it up. We don't want to lift it too high because we don't want to cause any cracks or anything. So now I'm gonna just try to get my hand up under there. Okay, so now what I'll do is get my shingle up under this one. This shingle above is pretty loose. Okay, so we're just barely pulling it up. Always try to loosen the shingle, then pull the nails. That way it's a little easier and it doesn't damage the other shingles surrounding it. Sometimes the nails will come up with it, like this one will probably come up with it. See? See how that one came with it? We want to just take our time, pull that nail out. After roofing for 25 years, I get pretty good at this. So, put that down. Okay, we'll get this last corner here. So now, the shingle's pretty loose. So now I try to come down here and pull those nails. This way makes it a little bit easier. We don't damage the shingles this way. Now, we're going to find our nails up here. See, I have one right here. No. Okay. Come on, buddy. Got it. Okay. All right. See? So we probably got about 2 or 3 more. Okay. Okay. See, they're not. A lot of times, if you can't see it, you can almost feel for the nail. Okay. You can almost feel for them. See, come see. Come stand on this side. I want to just point out the delamination right here, which would make this not repairable. This is actually one of the better sections. Most of this side is much worse. Make this definitely 100% non-repairable roof here. Let's check though. Let's kind of get this nail. Last repair attempt that had a little bit of, somebody used some silicone. This wasn't one that I did. See, there it is. So I'm trying to grab that nail. Okay. So now, I feel like, just like that. So, and once again, for the record, I want you to record this. Let's look at the measurement. It's about 38 7/8. The face of the shingle, it's about 5.5. Okay, so we use a very good Owens Corning shingle here. Okay, so let's now you don't want to cut the shingle or do anything to it. You want it to fit naturally. Sometimes I'm going to get my hand to kind of guide that shingle up under there. Okay, that looks pretty good right there. Now we got this shingle, depending on what the insurance company approves, we would go back and buy something closer if they want us to only repair, which this one definitely needs a full roof replacement because it's just, there's no repair in this. This is not a repairable roof. I would be nervous that this would leak. Put some of my handy dandy nails here. I felt it yesterday, so I had to I could use some of these too. There's one. So many different nails. I got a few over here. So now, okay, now, so whenever I'm doing this, I try to be real cautious. I'm gonna get that nail right on the end of the shingle. And we wanna be extremely careful. Just don't hit that shingle. You have to lift it up pretty high to drive the nail. Try to get this one. This last one on the end. Okay, now comes the tricky part. This is the tricky part. Now we have to nail. So we nailed this shingle back down, but now we have to nail this glue line back down. This is where it gets tricky. See, as soon as I pick up here to get that nail under there, see the shingles delaminating pretty good, which is the sign of a roof that needs to be fully replaced. Oh, I can't even. Let's try to get it softly here. Okay, like we can get one under there. This one's a little tighter. Get my hammer. Notice I'm literally using my finger. Yeah, because we don't want to damage the shingle. Sometimes if a roof is young, the shingles will give you a little play. They don't like to crack and bend. Also, once a roof gets blasted with wind damage, these delaminate very easily, as you can tell in the video. Because any spot will do that. Yeah. If you notice. Let's finish our. See if we can get it just at least. Notice. Just using one finger because we want to be very cautious and careful. Let's see about getting one over here in the middle here. So pretty right here. Okay, let's see. See, I'm trying not to crack this shingle. And normally they give you a little room. Let's see. Okay, now let's try to get. Okay. All right, now one finger. Now, gonna have to get at least another one here, and then at least one more on the end over here. So Let's see. One over here on the end. See something? Okay, there it is. Roof is definitely not repairable. We could continue this repair all the way up. These shingles are definitely going to continue to delaminate, which some of them are just from the wind damage alone. So yeah, this roof definitely needs a full replacement. Y'all have a good day. Thanks.